Hi there, I'm Bergeron, and today I want to talk to you about Expressionism. Expressionism is a form of art that I use all the time, and the reason I think I like Expressionism is much like Cubism, is because there's really no right or wrong. You're using your own emotions, you're expressing your own emotions through your artwork. There really can't be any right or wrong about that. The colors that I choose, the way that I put the paint onto the page, those things that are all derived from my personal expression, the way that I'm thinking about this particular subject matter and the way that I feel about this particular subject matter. And the way that I do that is just through my color choices. Sometimes I might look at something and I might say, well, that really makes me happy, so I'm going to use a color that really makes me happy. Or I might say, that is really a calming experience, and so I'm going to use colors that I believe create a calming experience for me when I'm putting the paint onto the page. See, Expressionism is all about self-expression. It's about you thinking about and considering the way that it is that you want to depict this particular point in time, this particular place in time onto the page. And there can't be any right or wrong about that. And that's what I love about Expressionism. Expressionism is a style of art that started in the early 1900s. And really it came out of a rebellion against high realism. People were thinking that they weren't really getting to know the artist through looking at high realism. So people started to express themselves through their paint by using very expressive colors. And that's how Expressionism started. Expressionism started in Germany, probably around 1900, 1910. And some really super famous expressionists would be Kandinsky, Kirchner, and of course the most famous expressionist of all time is Vincent van Gogh. Expressionism doesn't have to be done with any one particular medium. You could use oil paint, you could use acrylic paint, you could use watercolor. Expressionism is about you expressing the way that this subject matter makes you think. So if you want to use watercolor, and if you want to use pencil crayons, use pencil crayons. There's no right or wrong, and there's no right or wrong about your color choices. Here I am doing a piece of Expressionism. It's the little barn scene that you've probably seen me do many times in the past. However, this time I'm going to do it very quickly, very immediately, very authentically. This is the way that I think about this particular area, and these are the colors that are associated with the way that I think about this. So have a look at it and let me know what you think. All right, so as a piece of expressionist landscape painting, I think this turned out exactly the way that I think about it, and that's what's most important. Here in Expressionism, it's emotion above all else, and this is the way that I think about this, and this is the way that I emotionally respond to this particular piece of landscape. So for me, this turned out exactly the way that I wanted it to turn out, and you can't ask for any more than that. So if you learned anything from this, please click like. If you're currently a subscriber, I thank you very much, and if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you again next time.